Hello, hello. Hope you guys can hear me. If people can give me a yes or a no. Alright, I can't see it for some apparent reason. Yes, okay, cool. So we can hear. Let me put this. Otherwise, the look goes away. Yes, lovely. Morning. So let's see where we are in the markets quickly. So gold position, I have taken another TP. This was basically a 30-minute position, and now deep in profits. I've taken another TP because we are reaching this liquidity. We are reaching the 200% of the 4-hourly fair value gap, acceleration gaps as well. So looks good overall. So quite happy with it in regards of how the trade is playing out. TP on gold position. Yesterday was a weird day for me in terms of 1 second, guys. Yeah, how's the sound, by the way? Good. Sound, music, anything you want me to change, anything you want me to make better, just let me know. So overall, everything looks good. Everything for gold is looking like it wants to complete its secondary towards the downside. As you can see on the daily chart, we are basically now reaching the discount area. Still not in there, so a lot of music is a bit loud. Okay, let me reduce it. There you go. Better? Let me know, Jackie, if it's better, and then otherwise I'll reduce it further. So as I was saying, so we are basically reaching the discount of the range for the daily. I'm gonna play this until 400-450%, and then I'll see whether I want to keep it open or I want to close it. Right now 50% position is open overall, so after even 3 TPs 50% of the position is open, and to be honest, with all this happening, I'll just keep my stops to break even. As I said, this was a hedge against my long position, so very good overall that I am not losing or making money even though gold is going cheaper. So that's good for me overall. Very happy with that. So going to keep that the way it is. Don't need to touch it, don't need to do anything about it, because even if I take another TP, then I'll start reducing too much position size. So next TP is going to be 250% and then 400%. So just keeping this open. Now looking at gold on the, not gold, sorry, Nasdaq, and going to see where Nasdaq is. So if Nasdaq closes bullish today, we have an acceleration gap to play with, right? This is why acceleration gaps are important. If Nasdaq closes bullish today, we will basically have a target to play towards on the daily chart, and that will be most likely the target for the next bull phase of Nasdaq. So 27,500 to 28,500, 29,000 area. So pretty decent move on Nasdaq. I like it. At the end of the day, this is not going to help us, right? At the end of the day, daily can only give us targets, but what we can at least do is that we know our bias once we have that target. It's like, okay, extensions are going here, that's fine. What is our displacement right now? What is our impulse? Impulse move is upwards. So even if Nasdaq starts coming down, we know it's coming down towards the new week opening gap. Like today or tomorrow or day after, whenever it comes down towards that area. Sorry man, this mask is really suffocating sometimes. So that's what my thought process is overall on Nasdaq. So if we come down towards that area, and that's completely fine by me. And we can really play that, right? So that's one thing. Looking at 4-hourly. So the 4-hourly is right now ultra bullish as well. So looking good, overall decent. My bias for today will be little bearish. I want this to start doing retracement towards the downside, even though everything points towards the upside. I mean, I'm not going to say that, hey, it's going to go down. I'm just trying to say that okay, we have extended a lot. Maybe, just maybe we go down a little. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just start bouncing off from this acceleration gap and we say, okay, I don't care. I'm just gonna go up. So if we go upwards, we have targets, right? 26,400, 26,500, 26,212, and 26,151. So we have targets. We are not so worried about it. So it's just about a matter of time of just waiting and seeing what Nasdaq wants to do. Looking at 90 minutes, let's just get rid of this for now. So we are trading inside of this fair value gap. So I just want to see how we react. Let's get rid of this as well. I want to see how we react inside of it. We basically either we invert this fair value gap and start our secondary trend, or we respect it and start bouncing out of it. We have left a fair value gap on the downside as well over here and got rejected from the BPR. So that was a good rejection overall, like got inside, traded inside and got rejected very hardly. So yeah, let's just keep our eyes. Let's eyes open on any kind of setup that turns up, and we'll see. If you have any questions, if you have anything, just feel free to ask. And if you're getting disturbed by the comments section that's coming on the side, let me know as well so that I can turn it off. If it is good, I'll let it stay there. Completely okay with anything. I'm just trying it out to see how it works. All right. So Asia low has been swept. Asia high and New York PM high are left intact. London Q1 high is left intact. Even the Q1 low has been swept. So yeah, let's see what happens now. But yeah, I'm a bit bearish. I want to see what happens. It's not necessary because if you look at this range, right? If you look at this range, we are deep into discount of this range. We might be going to try to go for these highs, maybe this session, and then later on come down. So yeah, let's just wait and see how it plays out. Let me just, I forgot to log in. So if I am to take a trade, it's going to be more or less, how do we react inside this fair value gap if we go inside here? Or if we go and sweep the London Q1 high, how do we react there? So let's see. So yeah, just let's wait and see if we go back inside or if we displace above. I would not mind this trade as well, just, to take a half risk trade towards Asia high. It's just that the stops are very wide, so I don't want to enter that. I just want to give it some time to play out. This trade would have been beautiful from these areas once we left this FVG, but right now stops are very wide. $22, you're aiming for around $53 to the upside. It can happen, but not necessarily. So yeah, just going to wait. So let's see. Let's look at what gold is also doing just on the lower time frames if we find a short on gold. So let me just hide this first. All right, better. So gold has swept the Q1 low as well just now. Again, the same thing. Okay, gold has swept a lot of different liquidities. It's swept previous day low, it swept everything. Gold is something that you should keep an eye on. Like if we get an opportunity on gold, I would want to go long, but if I will treat this as a displacement lower with the power, right? So this will basically become more or less the FVG I want to see retested and see what happens inside of here to go short. Yeah, so I'll keep an eye on gold. If we leave another fair value gap on the downside, then it's a straight shot from there. If we go inside here, I want to see what happens, because a lot of liquidity has already gone. Major liquidity has been swept. So you just want to see what happens. Guys, come on, throw some questions. Keep your questions coming. Otherwise, it just becomes a stream that we do for the sake of, just for trades. It's about learning. It's about getting to understand what really is happening in the markets, right? So yeah, throw some questions. I want some questions to be there just to see what you guys are asking, what you guys are thinking, what you guys want to know, understand and learn. So we are trying to go back inside of that fair value gap. So let's see. Like the reason I'm basically still looking for shorts is because of where we are in this bigger picture. We have gotten rejected from this BPR, so that's why my eyes are like, that's why I'm just waiting for the long positions to kind of show me that it is a real long. This is the reason I want to kind of, I think short is much more valuable than longs right now. The rejection from this BPR, it gives you a signal that the market might be looking to enter that, deeper phase of retracement and go somewhere down in the new week opening gap or somewhere. So let's see. If we invert this fair value gap, we'll straight away go short. By the way, I'm not yet in a trade, so let me just mark it. Not yet in a trade. I'm still waiting for something to come up. So let's see. So gold is trying to go higher. Gold is inside of this 5-minute fair value gap as well. So let's keep an eye on that as well. So yeah, both of them, it's simple. How do we react in the fair value gaps? What happens in there? And that's when we decide what trade we want to take. Let's see. Overall looking quite decent price action for Monday and Tuesday. Like Monday was a bit weird. Monday kept going higher, but it was not like, displacement moves higher. It was more like, okay, I'm going to consolidate, but in a higher direction. So that just didn't give me any opportunity to enter at any point of time. It was just like I was stuck in this whole range, trying to play it out. If I wouldn't have got a short on gold yesterday, trust me, that would have been like a very, very weird day to trade. Hello, Nico. So Nick's here, Jackie's here, Nico's here. Hello. Daisy's here. Hello, Daisy. Okay, that's a good candle. So let's keep an eye. Let's just keep an eye on this. Let's see how we close this candle. It's like NAS is at 50% retracement for the range on 5-minute. Could that indicate a short as well? So yes, you can. It's just that you want to make sure that, so the thing is, right, it's also about the liquidities that have been swept. The current price action shows that, okay, I have swept all the session based liquidity that was left behind. I swept the Q1 low. So everything looks good. I've left basically the moment I swept everything, I left a massive fair value gap towards the upside, right? And I'm trying to displace above the new high that was created. So all the things are pointing, okay, I want to go in one direction that is higher, but you just need to wait and watch that how this market reacts now. Sometimes it's not just about all the rules saying yes, 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 yes. It's also about you understanding where you are in the market overall. And currently where we are in the market is that we are getting rejected from the 90-minute BPR. Right? We could go higher easily, and that is what my mindset is saying. But for me to go higher, I want to see a confirmation that yes, this market does really want to go higher. Because if you'll see the 15-minute range, this is the 15-minute range, right? From this to this, we are in the discount. So high time frame rules. At the end of the day, high time frames is what is important. And 5-minute, even though it's saying I'm happy to go short, 15 is saying I'm in a very good place to get a bounce. And there is lack of displacement towards these lows. So everything kind of says that, okay, I want to go higher. But then, yeah, it's a weird position. And this position comes every time you are closer to the highs of the, bigger range, higher time frame range. So once you are closer to the highs of the higher time frame range, there's a little bit of confusion that comes into the market, and you just need to play the market smartly instead of just jumping into trades. Gold looks cleaner to me at this point. So maybe maybe this trade on gold at the close of this candle, because as of now it's a good reaction. It's going to engulf the previous candle if it closes like that. So maybe that is the trade I will first take before taking the NAS trade. But I'll just wait for it. I'll just let it do its thing, and then maybe to make a decision. It's not necessary that I'll take that trade. I want to see the closure of this candle, and if it goes way too deep, then I don't know. Then maybe we can go like this. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, to be honest. That will be a good idea. Yes, I'll go that instead of the one which I was trying before. Like this will be the trade, and I will go short on gold now. So going short on gold, hopefully I'll get a good entry. Okay, I'm short gold. I'll tell you my entry. 1 second. 3974.8. So entry is 3974.8. And I'll just go for 2R. I'll not try to, make it very, very big trade overall. Just a 2R. Let's see what happens. Little risky, but I think good, position to take. Market has basically got rejected from the 5-minute fair value gap quite decently. Is trying to go lower, but if it doesn't, then it doesn't. So that will be the gold trade. I'll keep an eye on this, see how it plays out overall. Going back to NASDAQ. Yeah, on NASDAQ, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for a confirmation. Okay. Yeah, let's see. It's not confirmed yet. Neither the long nor the short is confirmed yet on NASDAQ. So I still want to see like a wick go inside and a candle closure which is bullish. So that would give me confidence that yes, it wants to do that. By the way, for gold, the target is 3957. So 3957 area. I'm just aiming for 2R, guys. I'm not aiming for anything beyond that. Just remember that, please. So yeah, gold, I just want to take 2R and that's it, done. And I have NASDAQ open on the other chart, so if it goes there, I can watch it. So I am in a trade on gold. So let me go back to the stream if there are any questions. No questions yet, so that's fine. So what I want to see here is that we can accelerate lower below these lows, showing us that yes, this is what the market wants to do. It wants to go lower towards the target. If it fails to displace, then as we know, that would be a signal that okay, this might not be the case, and then the market might want to change its direction, and that would give me lesser confidence in regards of my trade. So I want to see the next 1 minute candle try to push down lower into this, so close somewhere around 39.70. So that gives me confidence that hey, yes, this is where this market wants to go. So yeah, let's just wait and watch what happens here. So I've not got a chance to take a TP. I'll be very honest. I should have taken a TP there because now that's a beautiful sweep and that candle looks ultra bullish. So should have taken a TP there. I didn't get a chance to take a TP. I was on the other chart, sorry, other screen. So that's fine. Yeah, but that's a very, very beautiful closure on gold. I'll be very honest. Sweep of liquidity, candle closing bullish, lack of displacement, completely below the lows. Yeah, let's see. We'll give it one more candle. Otherwise, we'll close it early if it doesn't go in our favor. And if it goes back to these locations, take a TP again. Just letting you know. If it goes back to London lows, take a TP, because that's what I wanted to see, right? I just said a minute back that I want to see this candle go towards 39.70 and close there, but it did not close there. It basically got bought back up quite aggressively. So when that happens, you know that there's something not right in your thesis maybe. So you just want to make sure that, okay, you reduce your risk as it comes along. But as of now, we don't have any place to put our stop loss apart from where it is right now. So you just wait and watch. You let the market do its thing. You take a TP the moment it hits London low. Just remember, TP the moment it hits 39.70. So yeah, let's wait and watch. Let's wait and watch what it wants to do. If it accelerates lower, that's completely, that's what we want to see. No questions, so I can go back to the charts. Okay, let me just try to make this smaller so that I can see you guys. Yeah, this is better. And then make this smaller as well. Yes. Yeah, now I can see both the things together. Good. Yeah, I want to see this candle close below this low, displace below this low, not just close. The previous candle has swept a lot of liquidity. This candle, if it is able to close, maybe even over here, 39.71 area. But yeah, remember, it should be a close. Is it better to use limit orders for? Yes, it of course is. If you have an area where you want to take a TP in mind, then why not? Limit orders are perfect then. You'll get filled, you don't have to sit at the chart. But my trading style is a bit different. I see reactions and then I want to take TP or take, move my stop. So that's why sometimes I'm kind of stuck in positions. Like just now, right? I could not click TP because I was on the other screen. But I'm not doing a stream always. So it's mostly that chart is always open. So it's easier for me to take a TP. But yeah, I could not take it on the previous trade. I mean on this trade. So I'm waiting for it to go to 39.70 again. So basically sweep this lows and I'll take a TP. This is not an area I want to take a TP in. This is not enough risk to reward yet. And if it goes back from here, then my thesis was wrong and I'll accept it as a loser. So yeah, just wait and watch. Let it do its thing. Give price time and space to maneuver. And the moment it maneuvers, the moment it shows you something, then you basically make a decision. Yeah, these are proper sweeps. Looks like this market wants to go a little higher maybe first before coming lower. Let it play out. Let it play out. Let it do its thing. Because 5 minute is still looking very bearish. If you'll see impulse candles, change in state of delivery. 5 minute is still showing you, that hey, I want to go lower. So you should not be worried about like smaller price action. So with that being said, I'll give it 1 more minute to see where it wants to go. With that, I'm taking a TP, guys. Stops remain where they are. TP done. TP1 is taken. So TP1 done. Yeah, so TP1 is done. Let the market do its thing. Don't touch it. Don't Don't get excited or don't get demotivated with the price action. Let the market do its thing. Just stay calm, stay composed, stay neutral. You don't want to be aggressive in terms of where the market is. You don't want to be scared with what the market is doing. Like one candle should not change your, overall analysis. Even though this 1 minute candle looks ultra shit. But yeah, just let it do its thing. Let's see what it wants to do. Let's see what it wants to give us. We have taken a TP, so we are in a good place. I'm just waiting for a fair value gap to be left behind so that I can move my stop somewhere, but I can't. Like, market is being bit, stupid for us to do anything. So next TP will be, if you want to place limit orders, 3965 area. If you want to take a TP, if you don't want to take a TP after this, that's completely fine. You have taken some 25% off, I guess, depending on how much TP you went for. I went for like 50% off, so I just have 50% left, so I'm just going to wait for this to happen. So yeah, I mean, what you see right now here is, okay, the market is creating new lows, but it's not accelerating below those lows yet. It is just sweeping, coming back up, then going back again to sweep. So this shows you that it wants to go somewhere, right? Whether it's on the upside or it's on the downside, doesn't matter right now. You let the market do its thing. Okay, so we have gone into the fair value gap on NASDAQ. So this is the area I'm watching for a long or a short on NASDAQ as well. So I'm just going to keep my eyes on NAS and see what happens. Let me just see. Yeah, let's see. I want to see what happens here. 1 more minute to closure. So this candle will give us a lot of understanding of what it wants to do. Guys, come on, throw some questions. It cannot be that you don't have any questions about what we are talking about. People who are new, throw some questions. People who are old, throw some questions. People who don't even know who the fuck I am, throw some questions asking who I am. But throw some questions. There's nothing bad about asking questions. It's your, imagine, you are here to learn, right? You're here to get better at what you do. So if you don't ask questions, you'll never get better. You'll just be stuck in the same cycle. So yeah, just to let you know what I'm looking for on NQ. NQ, I want to see a reaction of this fair value gap. If we can close an engulfing candle, I'll go long. If we go below this FVG, I'll go short. So it's pretty simple for me on NQ. Idea is simple, and I'll play it as accordingly. So we'll let it do its thing. I'll need another 5 minutes on that. Nice. For gold, I would say I'm not moving my stops yet. I'm just gonna monitor, manage it myself. Like if I see some sort of bullish price action which I don't like, I'll close this trade. But overall, I'm quite happy as of now. So I'm happy even if it goes to break even or even deeper into this area, and maybe use this order block as a place to get rejected from. I'm quite happy with that. I've taken a TP, I've reduced my position to 50%. So even if this hits, it's gonna be minus 0.2, minus 0.3 trade. Even if the stops hit, so not so worried about it. But yeah, I just want to wait and see what happens, because we don't have any fair value gaps to play from in 5 minutes. It didn't leave a single one. So it's just very difficult to manage a position when you're in such a situation. All you can do is wait and watch, let the market do its thing, just give it some time. And I'll not be surprised if the market reverses from here and wants to go higher, because at the end of the day, remember that you have already swept London Q1 low, you have already swept previous day low, you have swept all the time-based liquidity that we have on the downside. So where does the market want to go when it has done that? It wants to go on the other direction. And yeah, gold could have a small upside movement and then start its secondary again. So you just wait for it to do its thing, and you just, pray to God that it's in your direction instead of against you. So right now my eyes are peeled on this area to see how we react in this. If we go up, to be honest, you can also ignore this area and just look for, there's a tiny fair value gap right over here, tiny little one, which is now being inverted, but I don't think I'll consider that. You can look at this as well. This is the area of rejection, crucial importance and rejection. That's the breaker block on the 2-minute time frame, where the market went higher into the fair value gap, swept all the liquidity, got rejected, closed below. Now it can go back up into that side, that area, and then get rejected again and start creating new lows. So it's completely okay. So NAS is not doing anything, just FYI, it's still trading inside of that fair value gap, so I'm just keeping an eye on that. So if this candle is able to engulf and close below this, right, this candle's body or even this low, any of the two happens, I'll move my stops to the high of this candle. That will give me an indication that, hey, okay, if the market goes back above, it might be going higher, or maybe, just maybe, okay, let me just do this. Let me just move this here. I'll move my stops to the high of this 3981.8, so that will reduce my risk a little as well. So I'm just moving my stops to 3981.8 because this is the sweep. It should not go there anymore. It has created a new low. You don't expect the market to create a new low and go this high into discount. So I'm going to move my stops to that high. So let's see what we get now. Overall, it's still looking good, not looking bad, I'll say. If we go higher, we know where it wants to go, what is the areas that it wants to hit. If we go lower, we know where it wants to go. We are just aiming for 2 hour. We are not aiming for the stars or something like that. We are just aiming for the lowest possible target that we can get. Where are we trading on the 90 minutes? Yeah, 90-minute liquidity is down below. Even if it goes up, I think you can be short buyers the whole day on gold. Could you also move stops just above the breaker block? Yes, of course you can. You can. There's nothing wrong in that. The reason I'm giving it a little bit more maneuverability is because it's okay, right? Just give your price some space to play around with. If you don't give price enough space to play, it's just you are making it difficult for it to, do anything. If your stops are tight, it's not about risk to reward when you're entering these trades, right? You're basically, think of it like this. If your stops are very tight, you're not giving price enough room to do something and then just go in your direction. You're basically going to get stopped out before it goes in your direction. So the reason we are going for that wick is not because of our profits, because that's fear, Nick. Remember, if I place my stops right over here, I'm basically scared of the market. I'm scared of giving profits back. And that will overall, like in the bigger picture, that basically will stop my profitability, because most of the times I'll put my stop so tight that the market might just wick me out and go in my direction. And it happened to me a couple of days back where the market moved in my direction after pipping me out, because I didn't keep a tight stop. But maybe I could have kept the stop a bit lower. Possibly, I don't know that day. To be honest, I know if I would have kept my stop lower by like even 10 points, I would have been up 3 hours for the day. But hindsight is a weird thing, right? So right now the reason I'm putting it over there is because that high is swept. Market should not go back there. What is left over there? There's nothing left over there. If the market goes back there, I expect the market to break through it. Whereas this order block or breaker block that we are talking about, that breaker block is not being tested yet. So the market went higher, swept liquidity, and then straight away came lower. Right, this 2-minute breaker block, it has not been tested yet properly. So the market can still go and test that breaker block, but why would it go above the breaker block? Because it's a breaker block. Breaker block means that now smart money is playing in the downward direction, so they should not. This is their entry point of this new leg down. Why would they want to bring it above that? So thesis, you basically think, you build that picture, and then you play that picture. That's the only thing that we are doing right now over here. So NAS is not doing anything as such. Yep. I mean, nothing for me to see yet. If there is, I'll let you know. It's open on the other screen, so I'm just keeping an eye on NAS as well. I'm keeping this one open because there's a trade on this, so it's easy for us to, look at it and manage it. Not liking the price action. We have stalled at the lows. I don't like that personally. I always like markets to create new lows with displacement, confirm that we are with the direction of smart money. But again, we are at 622, right? This is the time of the day when market could be slow and then suddenly make a move. That's how London works. All right, so let's see. As I said, not liking this price action. I'm just going to keep an eye and see what happens here. How about FEG near previous day low? Would that not be an attraction for going higher? What time frame is it on, Jackie? Could you just ping me? Could you just ping it here? So not liking this price action, I'll be very honest, stalling at lows and then giving bullish reactions, that's not something that I want to see. So I'm just going to, I'm keeping my stops where they are. It's a very low risk trade now, so that's completely fine. But yeah, let's just wait and see what happens here. Give it like couple minutes just to play out. But yeah, it's not looking too great, I'll be very honest. If we leave a fair value gap on this side, I'll just want to see how we react there and then maybe close this trade. And NQ is now trying to maneuver again. So in the 5 minutes. So if there is a change in state of delivery, that will turn us bullish on NQ. So I will be happy to take a long if there is a change in state of delivery right over here. So just keeping my eyes on that as well. No change in state of delivery, just buy a pip. So I'll just wait. But it's looking good. NQ is looking good. Very, very good price action. Okay, I'm gonna enter NQ with this stop loss and I'll let it play out. Okay, I'm in. This is my entry somewhere over here. So yeah, let's see what NQ wants to do. I'll keep my eyes on it. Gold is moving again downwards, so that's good. So I just want to see gold come below this fair value gap on the 2 minutes, invert it. That will give me a signal that the market still wants to go lower. On Nasdaq, I want a continuous price action higher, so let's see. So good candle as of now. So I just want to see an acceleration higher above these highs. That will give me a confirmation I'm in the right trade, that I'm in the right side of the market. Yes, I'm in a trade, yes. So just waiting on Nasdaq is in. Gold is trying to accelerate lower, so that's good. I want to see how we react to these lows. This is the area where you should be opening your eyes and be like, okay, how do you react here? Do you start, accelerating higher from these areas, or do you keep falling down? Because if you fall down, that means you can just move your stops to break even. If you start pushing higher from this area, then that means, okay, there's something not right in this area. So just keep your eyes open, just keep your eyes peeled on what happens now. So as of now, it's just doing its thing. Let it build out this candle, and we'll get an answer. Like, this candle will give you a very clear answer on where the market wants to go. So let's see. So good candle as of now. I want to see an acceleration lower. With the close of this candle, that is in 1 minute's time, I'll move my stops at to break even, and I'll go risk free on this trade, so I don't have to worry. Whereas Nasdaq is just consolidating, I think, right now. So good. Take a TP on gold if you want to. Another TP. Yeah, take another TP on gold. Nasdaq is just in the same spot. Take another TP on gold. Just guys, just get out of some position. So let's see what happens now. You want to see acceleration lower, right? That's the goal, right? All we want to see is when the market breaks below a low, it goes below a low with power. If it cannot, that signals that the market does not have the strength, and all we trade is strength and weakness, right? That's what our goal has been all the way through. Always, that's the only thing that we are looking for, whether the market has the strength to go lower or the weakness to go lower. If the market is not able to go in one direction with power, that means the market will go in the other direction with power. So just keeping my eyes to see what happens on the 1 minute candle in the next 10-12 seconds, where it closes, how it closes on gold chart. Nasdaq is fine. It's just chilling in an area right now, which is completely okay with me. So I'm just trying to see if we can leave another acceleration gap on the 2 minutes right over here. Is your SL at break? Yes, my SL is at break even for gold, yes. And I'll move it. I want to move it up here, just waiting for this 2 minute candle to close, the one which just started. Because if this one closes with an acceleration gap, I don't expect the market to go back above that. So that will give me a good signal that, okay, you are in a good place now. But if it cannot create, if the market does not create an acceleration gap, then it will just stay at break even. It's decisions, right? You just make decisions as the market plays along, and you play it as it offers you opportunities. So gold is moving very well. Nasdaq is moving very well as well. I will say take a TP. Take a TP on Nasdaq as well. Just take some off, so that you can be chilled out. You can relax, at least that you have closed some position. So Nasdaq, take a TP. So gold, I would say 49 seconds, we'll get to know what gold wants to do. Yeah, so gold, Nasdaq, take a TP. Gold, we have taken 2 TPs. We relax, we have fun now. you know, to be honest, I would move my stops to break even on NASDAQ as well. So yeah, I'm gone break even on NASDAQ. I'm not going to keep my risk on. I think this candle looks beautiful right now. If it comes down and gives me another opportunity to enter, I will happily enter, but I have moved my stops to break even on NAS. I've taken a TP on NAS. On gold, I've taken 2 TPs. Stops are at break even. So no matter what happens now, we are not losing any money. That's what you want, right? So acceleration gap left. With that, I'll move my stops to this high, 3973.76. I don't want to see price going above that. If the price goes above that, that signals that something is wrong with the markets. So yeah, do that. Remove your risk completely off the table and to keep that money for the fees as well. So 3978 is my SL. Sorry, not 3970, 3973. So 3973 is my SL now, and I'll let it run. I'll let it do its thing now. Okay, NQ is just running for Q2. Take another TP on NQ. Let's take another TP on NQ. Okay, I've taken another TP on NQ. So NQ is just rushing. It's reached the London Q1 high. So for me, that is a TP. Now I'll take the next TP at around Asia high. I'm not taking a TP before that. So just letting you guys know, next TP is Asia high. I've taken 2 TPs. 50% position is closed. 50% is left, which will be closed at Asia high. Okay, let's see. Come on, guys, any questions on why we entered, what we entered, what was my thought process? Come on, just don't be here to take trades. Be here to ask questions. Yeah, gold is kind of stalling, which I'm not liking. I really don't like stalling charts when you leave gaps and you're trying to go down and you just stall in an area for no apparent reason. Especially when you're going inside a fair value gap and you give this sort of price action. That gives me a signal that, hey, maybe something is not right here. You know, it just doesn't give me confidence that this is what the market wants to do. So I just want to see how we react now. We have gone into the upper fair value gap as well, inverting the lower one after sweeping the lows, which is not really what you want to see. So we'll just wait and watch. Gold is looking, it wants to do something weird. But yeah, we have taken 2 TPs. Even if we are out of this trade, we are out with profits and in profit, to be honest. So everything is fine when it comes to gold. I'll not be so worried about it. What is NAS doing? Yeah, NAS has swept Q1 high, so your stops are break even. Whatever it does now, it should not give you any worries. Like even if it gets stopped out, it should be giving you what, around 0.8 R. So that's fine. For me, that's a good trade overall. We are out of the risk. We don't have to worry about anything. So I want to see it go below this fair value gap again quickly. Good candle overall just as of now, but let's see how it closes. That's the main thing. Closure is more important. Is your SL, I think I've answered it. Yes, my SL is break even. My SL is now in profit. My SL is over here, 3973.7 on gold. NAS I have basically moved to break even. NAS I'm not moving anywhere. So like I don't need to on NAS. You know, you basically make decisions based on where you are in the market, and you basically, and like for initially I was saying I'll take a TP at 3965, but I've taken a TP here just because I wanted to be sure that okay, if it's not an acceleration lower, at least I've taken 2 TPs. So you make decisions, you try to play the market as the market offers you. And if the market gives you an opportunity to stay in the trade longer, you stay in the trade longer. If the market says no, you need to exit faster, you exit faster. Okay, questions, guys, questions. Come on, 15 people watching, no questions coming. Only 3-4 people are asking questions. That's not how it should be. Ask questions. If you'll ask questions, that's when you'll learn. That's when you will understand what I'm trying to do and what I'm not trying to do. What am I scared of in the moments that the price is doing certain things? What am I confident about when the price is doing certain things? It just comes as you ask questions. If you don't ask questions, you'll never understand what's going on in my head. I was worried about the BPR on the 90 minutes, chickened out. Well, that's life. It's okay to chicken out of trades. The thing is, see, I've said this many times. I think these levels are meant to be broken and to be reclaimed. So yes, use them, but wait for a reaction inside of them. When we are going inside of the 90-minute fair value gap or the BPR, it's like, okay, we have gotten rejected from it once. What can we do here right now? What is it? What is it? The market that was drawing towards when it was going below that BPR, right? Some sort of liquidity. Once it has reached that liquidity, where should the market go? The other side of the place. So you just make decisions. It's all about decision making process. What's your decision making process? How are you looking at the market overall? All those things, they just make your life easier. So if you have a clear decision making process, then it's okay. If your process says if there is a BPR up top, don't enter, then don't enter. That's completely fine and acceptable to do in a market, right? So you don't have to really trade if you don't find a trade. So always remember that. So with this said, I'm going to move my stops to this high. I don't expect these highs to be taken again. So 3972.71, and I leave gold aside. NAS is doing its thing. I'll let it do. If it basically inverts this fair value gap, that will give me a signal that maybe that move was fake. But in that fake move as well, we have taken a TP. So I don't mind. So NAS is just let NAS do its thing. Gold has created a new low now. I want to see it rush towards our TP. So we will just wait and watch what happens here. This is a crucial area. This is an area of importance, right? You basically reach area of importance and you wait and see what the market reacts like. Like for me, what I want to see is this 2-minute candle close below this area. If the 2-minute candle can do that, that will give me confidence that it wants to go lower. Best thing could be that it leaves a fair value gap for us to play from, and if it does that, that would be, perfect position to be in. I think my NAS trade will be closed off at break even after 1 TP. So if it closes me, that's fine, but gold is going on. I'm completely okay with NAS stopping me out at break even. Now I'm just waiting for this to, okay, also if you want to take another TP on this, feel free. I'm not, I have taken 20% or 50% off. I just want to go for the final TP, and I'll use my stops as TP. So just FYI. If you want, it is a very good area to take a TP now. For NAS at 15 minutes there is a OB which was not touched. Do you think it will be touched before a new move to the upper side? Man, if I knew that what is going to be touched and what not, I'll basically make sure that I am the only guy in the world that is touched by any person. But I don't know, like not necessarily, right? You can't really say it will be touched or it will not be touched. It's weird, you basically just play what's offered, and what's offered right now is a nice little fair value gap that we are trading inside. So I really don't know whether it will be touched or not. I don't know. Where is that? This one, it's already touched. Like it's already traded into. So yeah, let it do its thing, man. Give it some time. Why do you expect it to run like gold always? Look at gold go, man. What a beautiful trade. What a lovely trade. If it can, I'll keep push my TP down here. 39.45. I'll just push my TP down there, and I'm going to move my stops to the high of this candle now, 39.66.8. So even if you want to close, I think we should be, yeah, if you want to close, you can close at 3957.5. If you like want just 2 hour, which is fine, which is not wrong, it's up to you. Or if you are greedy like me, then let's go down to 1 minute. And yeah, right now, the moment we hit this TP, I'll move my stops to the last bearish candle's high. I'm happy to give something back to the market to get a lot more. So that's what I'm going to play. So remember, if this is a flush and it keeps going down lower, it can move very, very fast, right? So you just play the market as it gives you. You don't have to, like, you know, just be stuck with a thesis, you know, this is my TP, I'm going to get out here. No, sorry, I don't work that way. I work in a different manner. I work in a manner where I say that, okay, if I'm right, I want to be right big, right? This is my mindset that has always stayed, that if I'm right, I need to be right big. So if I want to be right big, I need to move my TPs. But yeah, just to safeguard my position, I'll move my stops to this 3965.2. So right now the stops are 3965.2. Okay, stops move to 3965.2. So this is the new SL. And the moment we click this area, that is my 2 hour position, I'll move my stops to the last 1 minute high. Just FYI, just so that you guys know. And if you want to close here and if you are feeling scared, well, then trading is not for you. Because it can go back, hit our stop loss. It's completely okay. Accept that risk. That's what you are trading for. You're putting some money on risk to make some money, right? Like if you don't do that, then it's just, you'll always be a loser. So I'm not stopped out yet. If we are able to show some sort of price action over here, closing maybe above 25,977.75, I'll move my stops to 29,968. So it depends on what happens there. So just FYI. On gold, it is fine. Not close to the stop loss yet. Even though it's showing bullish intent, closer to the lows, but that's fine. 2 candles of bullish intent, I don't give a shit. So yeah, just waiting for 2 hour to be hit, and then I'll move my stops on every 1 minute candle before I get stopped out. Yeah, I'll stay on gold for a second. Just Nasdaq is fine. It's just if it stops us out, it stops us out. That's fine. Questions, anyone? So let's wait and see what happens here. I want to basically just hit my 2 hour. I'll move my stops here. Come on, be a nice gold now. Be a nice gold. Don't be naughty with me. So Nasdaq, yeah, boring Nasdaq. I think it will stop us out, but we'll get another opportunity, I think. If it stops us out and I see some sort of change in state of delivery, I'll straight away long again. So don't worry. If you get stopped out over here, which I doubt should happen, we are back at the order block, so I expect bullish price action to continue. But if that happens, we'll enter if we get another opportunity. So with that being said, have we hit? No, not yet. We are still waiting for our 2 hour to be hit. Come on, boy. Come on. Go for it. You fucking piece of shit. It's just so fucking pathetic. I hate this motherfucker. By the way, am I allowed to abuse on YouTube? Is it normal to abuse on YouTube? Can someone tell me? Have you seen people abuse on YouTube? Do they ban you? Because if they ban you, then I'll not abuse. I'll just be nice to them. You know, like you people, I know you're not used to me being nice to you, but if YouTube bans you, then I'll be nice to you. For once. Yeah, okay. Now, fucking shit. Fuck you, Nas. Fuck you, gold. Fuck you. Just go hit that and I'll move my stops. Yes, so I'm gonna move my stops at the top of this candle. If you are out of this trade now, that's completely fine. If you wanted 2 hour, and I'm gonna just I've already done open TP, just FYI. I already did open TP, just I wanted to wait for my stops to be moved. So now my stops are moved to the high of this candle. Yeah, high of this candle secured. And yeah, if we get stopped out, we get stopped out. If we don't get stopped out, we play. We keep going. Okay, what's happening here? Yeah, this guy is dead. Okay, next candle. Okay, or that same candle is going on. So it's the same candle going on as of now. So stops are above that candle's high. I let it play out. So that candle is now closed. Now see, now it is more or less like, even if I get stopped out, I've made 2R or something closer to that. If I don't get stopped out, that's completely fine. I get a flush, I'm happy to play the market, you know, as it goes along. Oh, I'm not stopped out yet. Just FYI, not yet stopped. I was missed by 9.29.1. I was missed by 0.1. I think I will be stopped out, but until now I have been missed by 0.1. Okay, let's see. And stopped out. So I am out of this trade. Lovely trade, I think. Lovely trade for 2R. If people stayed in for 2R, that was lovely. I may have got around 1.95R, which I'm happy for. So beautiful trade. Give me some W's, throw me some wins in the comments. Let YouTube know that we won today. That would be great. No, come on, comment. So boring, people, you guys are so boring. Someone gives you a win and then also you don't. Boo. Alright, so looking at Nasi boy, still in the same spot, not doing much. There are 17 people and only Lico is awake. Rest everyone is sleeping. $17 signs I want in there. If you can't, then you basically don't love me enough. I wear a mask, I suffocate myself to death. I'm stopped out on NAS, by the way. Yeah, I got stopped out on NAS. So NAS stopped out after TP1, that's fine. Now we wait. Now you wait. Now you just give it time to play. So we basically got NAS TP1. We basically got full TP on gold. Right? Lovely little Tuesday playing out. Now, remember, where did our bias come from? On gold, right? NAS trade was okay, fine, we caught the move. But where did our bias come from on gold? Our bias on gold came from all the price action that we have been seeing before it, right? That gave us the bias to go short on gold. So again, high time frame rules. Where is high time frame trying to extend towards? Let me just, yeah, it's fine. I'll just remove this, that's fine. When we started trading, this liquidity was left untouched. Where will the market want to go on the higher time frame? The market would want to go lower and sweep that liquidity, right? If the market wants to go lower and sweep that liquidity, that gives us a area to play from. All you need to go to that area is some sort of risk to reward, which is good. What did we get? We got a 2R. How did we get the 2R? We basically waited for the breaker block to form. Hey, go away. I'm not taking another trade in this session. I've got like 2 point something. I'm done with you. So how did we get this trade overall, right? Just look at it. Our initial TP was, stop loss was here. We were aiming for 2R and I think most of you would have got 2R. So that's completely perfect. But what did we wait for? Let's get rid of everything. Let's start from scratch and talk about how did we get this trade. So we had a lot of different things that were happening. Number one, there was a 5-minute fair value gap, right? Now, if there is a 5-minute fair value gap, and how does the market really moves? Whenever the market comes down, goes back up, if you want to enter a short position, you want to see this. You want to see a sweep of liquidity higher to enter a short position, right? What did the market do right over here? Market went down, came back up, and what did the market do over here? It swept the liquidity. Now over here, somebody will be like, what the fuck? What liquidity is there? Now go to 2 minutes time frame. What did you see here? That you had a high, right before, not that one, this one, there was a high that was created. You had 3 down close candles right over here, right? 3 down close candles which powered the price higher, and then we basically had a change in state of delivery, right? We closed underneath these candles. We entered, I think, somewhere around here or here, I can't remember exactly, but this will be your trigger. So you'll basically trigger at this point of time, stops above, and all you're aiming for is a new low to be created because you have done what you wanted to do. You're going for a 2-hour trade. Maybe we entered lower, maybe we entered somewhere over here, right? You are aiming for 2-hour, and what did the market do? Market came down, straight away created a new low, went back higher. Where did the market go into higher when it wanted to? It went back into this sort of area, and what did we have there? Let's see if we can find something that was sitting there where the market went higher to. I can't see anything here. Okay, I can see this order block which has swept liquidity. So right over here. So market went inside of this order block, got rejected from it twice, and then straight to TP. So that was our entry execution. Like, and where were we targeting? And when you said, right, I basically looked at this 200% and I was like, okay, that is where I want to go. Is this liquidity down below? 15 minutes liquidity, you see. Oh, come on, man. Yeah. So this liquidity area, market wanted to go towards that. That's like a 4-hourly low or something, you know. That's not like anything else. That's a 4-hourly low. Market has traded into that now. We got our 2-hour. We are out of the market, but the market is now trading into that low and just trying to do its thing. So if you see, market is traded into that low and it will do its thing and it will just make, you know, what it wants to do from there. But yeah, beautiful London session. I think we don't need to trade anymore. We have got our 2 winners. One hour, very small winner, not a massive winner. 50% position was closed there. So whatever hour I got, I think I got 0.4 hour on that one. And then Nasdaq giving us proper 2-hour trade. And with that, I will call it a day and I will say thank you very much for joining in. And I will see you tomorrow. How was it, guys? Come on, give me a like on the video. Please subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We trade every day. Not every day, sorry. We trade Tuesday, Wednesdays and Friday live. And it's always fun. It's more to learn. It's more educational. So if you'll come, you have questions, bring your questions in. There are 16 people watching, so I'm sure you guys want to learn. You guys are there to, you know, get better at trading. So looking forward to seeing you tomorrow and take care. See ya. Bye-bye. Thank you, Nico. See ya.